Virginia, let's start with you, because we spoke to you when this story broke a year ago today. You were very, very upset. A year on, has anything changed because of Cecil's story? Because it went worldwide, people seem very shocked by it. A lot of people were talking about it, and with social media particularly. Do you feel anything's changed?
Yes, I think one aspect of it has hugely changed. Another has probably stayed the same. But the one that's changed is the interest and the focus of the general public. I can't tell you how many people came up to me and said, oh, I didn't realise hunting still went on. And I said, well, where have you been all your life? Of course it still goes on, and it's increasing. That's the bit that actually is the same. The hunting's going on. But the change is that a huge amount of public opinion has been expressed by very well-known people, such as Ricky Gervais, Amanda Holden, to name a couple. But the general public, which is the core of it, are absolutely horrified.
But being horrified is one thing, but getting something done about it is something else. And we could all go on Twitter and say, isn't this terrible?
Yes.
But because of Cecil's story, legally, has anything been done? Has anything changed? Has anything changed in the hunting community? Do they now see that this public outcry has maybe made them think twice?
I'm not sure I can answer that question, because I'm not a part of the hunting community, but I haven't seen any evidence to suggest that it's changed there. But I think it has given the whole profile of this issue in such an enormous way that at the Convention on International Trade in Endangered Species, which is happening in September in Johannesburg, we are going to raise this issue, because it's no good saying, as the hunters do, that they're helping conservation of species by killing them. In fact, there are only 20,000 lions left in the whole of Africa now.
OK, well, let's Virginia, go and speak to Olivia. And there she is in Montana. She joins us now by satellite. Olivia is a hunting consultant. You have killed, I understand, approximately 90 species of animals across 6 continents since you took up the sport at a very young age, 16 years of age. And we're talking about what's changed. And I presume, Olivia, what's changed is public opinion and the mood of public opinion towards this. And you guys have had to change as a result, because you would go very big. You wouldn't like the terms trophy hunter or blood sporting. You want to be known as a conservationist now, don't you?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, and it's evident in all the things that we do that we are conserving wildlife. I mean, the IUCN just filed a briefing with the EU declaring that trophy hunting delivers benefits to both wildlife and the people alike. The facts state, according to Southwick Associates, that $426 million annually is what's spent by 18,000 hunters a year, creating 53,000 jobs. But we got to come back to the point of, if there isn't an intrinsic value on an animal, that the indigenous people of Africa will have no incentive to protect them, that they see them as a job. They see hunting as a job, but also, if the hunting is taken away, they see creatures like lions a huge threat to their livestock and to their children. Subsequently, they'll poison a water hole or a carcass, which will ultimately affect not just the lion that was eating their livestock or their children, but every creature that comes in contact with it. And that's something that the anti-hunting community doesn't quite grasp.
OK. Well, you are amongst the patron saint of the anti-hunting community, really, in the form of Virginia McKenna. But the interesting thing is, you don't see this, of course, as murder. You've just made your case very articulately there. But hunting, you almost see as a spiritual thing. When an animal is killed, you in the past have said that it's almost a spiritual experience. Tell me about that.
The pursuit of an animal takes you incredible places. Tears and sweat and challenges that you can't imagine that you can face and overcome. The actual kill of an animal is 5% of the journey. But when I kill an animal, I walk up to the animal and with great and deep respect, place my hand on his face and thank him for his life. Because I have chosen a very old animal, which will feed either my family, or if I cannot import the meat, it'll feed the indigenous people of the area. Nothing, absolutely nothing goes to waste. I am not ISIS. I'm not chopping off heads and declaring victory. This is a journey, and this is ultimately about preserving our world's great wildlife.
What about the trophy side of it? Do you take the heads and mount them on the wall in your home as your trophy?
I do have taxidermy in my home, and for me, every time I look at them, it's God's art. It's the memory of being in that situation and appreciating that animal in the wild. Furthermore, the meat that it put in my freezer.
Hello YouTube. For more of the same, just click here, and don't forget you can subscribe for even more of these amazing videos exclusive to our channel.
But to go for your 13th, say, you've said to us that you're addicted to having babies.
Yeah, I'm literally addicted to having babies.
Can you not put that energy into looking after the ones that you've got?
And that energy does go into that, but I can't help feeling broody.